My favorite part is actually, I think, some of the tools that we looked at, the ways how some of the things are similar to now, to the things that we use now, but also very different. I mean, to see the evolution of how some of the tools were made. Like the stoves look very similar, but then as time go on, they're wider, the tools change, but very similar. So the concept started really early, but they defined them and made them better as time went on. So that's what I'm excited about.
I just came down today because we heard from a family friend about how great it was, and we have learned a lot from the picks to even some of the curling iron machines to like the flat irons to just the tools they use in the barbershop. Even the clips, how they've changed and transformed over the years are amazing. And just even for them to put this together, it's excellent. It's something that everyone should see.
I learned so much about the history of African American hair and tools for the hair. So this has been great for me. I was surprised that we had all this information in the city, and it's just now coming to the forefront. So I'm excited, and I hope everybody get a chance to see it.
Today, I have like a totally different perspective on the way hair is and how everything that black people have been going through with their hair and ironing their hair and to how we do things now. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, I agree.
I think my favorite thing is the glass case with the picks, because like it shows like all the new age picks compared to all the African picks and how they're related and how we just transformed everything.
I think my favorite is the one down here, the chair with all the rollers on it, and what the women really had to go through. That must have been a lot of torture. But I remember myself as a child getting my hair done when my mom used to do my hair, and it used to hurt so bad, and I used to cry so much. And remember the flat irons, and we would put them on the have a towel, and she would take the iron and flatten my hair out so it wouldn't be so coarse, because she didn't want to put products in it at such a young age.
I think the most extraordinary part was the African coat over there. I would never imagine something like that to be made, but I enjoyed looking at that. I also liked all the hot curling irons, the interesting hair clippers. Just the question remains how you would use them. It seems like it would take a lot of energy and effort on part of the barber to get the haircut just so. So that's what I like about it.
And I came out to the exhibit today so I can broaden my knowledge about my own roots in terms of how I care for myself aesthetically. And I'm very proud of Mr. Willie Morrow because I went to his hair salon many years ago, and to see him still in the business, thriving and educating and bringing information to other people so that we can be educated about our culture is wonderful. And today, part of what I'm enjoying is the fellowship with other people. And also, I think my favorite was the combs, because the combs that came from Africa, because what it did was explain what the 400 years was about and gave me a better perspective on social status in the African communities back then.
Well, it's just overwhelming and very inspiring. I'd say probably the aspect of it that means the most to me is the African combs, because that's where it all originated. And just seeing that we had a sense of presenting ourselves and adorning ourselves and making ourselves look presentable. And I really appreciate Dr. Morrow for putting this together, not only from a roots perspective, but also to trace it through America, through slavery and up to now. It gives us a sense of our progress as well. So I thank him very much, and God bless him.
Started with a comb that I built as a monument. You know, I guess you call it monument, or just an advertising, you know, gimmick in front of the shop. And let me tell you about this. Comb was here, and this building here soon became Jazzville, and it was a great supper club, and Lou Rawls used to go to that and sing right here, and so is Jimmy Smith, and you know, and so forth. You know, the combs that you see here are the combs that was either brought from Africa and given to me, or either when I went to Africa, I collected this set of combs from the motherland. The industry was started by a lady by the name of Annie Malone. And I wanted to, in some kind of way, be able to track the beauty industry and preserve some of its artifacts, some of its tools that was used in the industry. And that's what I wanted to do, and that's why I started this, and I started writing the book that I did called 400 Years Without a Comb. I started that in the late 60s and finally ended up publishing it in the 70s, you know. And that's what I did. And the thing that I want to do is to show the chronological build-up and the way the industry was built all the way up until this day.
Yes, I do believe in good hair and bad hair, but it can all be tamed with everyday brushing and washing and oiling and massaging the scalp. Your hair will get good.
No, I think hair is good. If you have some, it's good. I think the fact that you have hair is good. I think that we were born with what we were supposed to have, and that however it is, that it's all good. I think all hair is good.
That's a hard one. We've been conditioned to believe that, so I'd be lying to say no, that wasn't the truth, that's just not the case. So, but I think it's just there's black hair, and I think the sooner that we get away from good hair, bad hair, light skin, dark skin, and get moving forward with the oneness and the uniqueness that is being an African and in America, the better off that we will be as a people, as an African people, and as a united people, black, white, Latino, Indian, etc.
I believe that there's all different grades of hair, and that it depends on the person in terms of their self-esteem and how they feel about their self-concept and their image. So I want to say no, I don't believe in that. It's just the different grades. It's all about educating oneself and understanding why one's hair is coarse and maybe someone else's hair is fine or thinner.
The struggle without a void is in vain. I would rather struggle to fill a void than to live a life of emptiness.